Okay, in this drill we're going to be looking at some striking work, and we're practicing some natural body movement to help us evade and then counter-attack, mostly concentrating on the hand shots from here. One of the things that you will find can be a massive advantage to you when you're trying to quickly defend and counter-attack is to use a lot of upper body sway. So rather than just straight up head dodging and slipping a movement, sway with the weight onto the back leg and then back onto the front leg. So we can defend by transferring the weight onto the back leg and then quickly counter by transferring the weight back onto the front leg. We may, in a normal scenario, use the footwork from here, keep the body roughly in the same kind of shape and alignment, slip out and then slip back in again. And this can obviously have advantages because you don't ever become in a really vulnerable position leaning back. But if we take a little bit more chance here, we can get an advantage because we don't have to step in and step out. So a little bit more high risk, but if you get effective at it, it can be actually an incredibly good way of countering and being very fast at doing so. So from here, all we're going to do is get Craig to throw any one single shot at my head. So it can be straight, it can be circular, it can be the front hand, it can be the rear hand, really doesn't matter. From here, I'm going to be swaying back and trying not to slip or dodge or duck, just trying to use the upper body lean. So from here, as he strikes towards the head, I'm effectively trying to do this. You see, my head shape hasn't really changed. I haven't dodged out to the side, I haven't dodged back, I haven't ducked underneath. Just slipping back out the way. So transferring the weight onto the back leg. And then this action here of transferring the weight back onto the front leg gets me back in range for striking from here, and I haven't had to move my feet in and out. So Craig throws a single shot at the head, I sway, and then back, 1, 2, 3. Reset, sway, bang, and then counter, 1, 2, 3 from here. So you just start building up a nice natural reaction to this. Don't get it into a rhythm, so Craig doesn't do 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. Break it up so you don't know when it's coming, so you are genuinely reacting and coming back fast. Reacting, bang, coming back quick from here. So sway back in from here. Once you start to get effective at this, what you want to try and then start to do is hit them with a shot as they get that first punch in. So sway and strike, and then add the other two coming back. So I'm actually hitting the person as I'm swaying out the way and then coming back with another two on the counter. So I'm using both the backward momentum and the forward momentum to try and get those shots in. So now he's striking and I'm hitting 1, 2. Right? So he's trying to go for my head, bang, sway, 1, 2, 3. So I try and hit him with the first one as I go back and then the next two as I come in. Sway, bang, bang, bang. And just build up, 1, 2, 3. And on this, just single shots at the head, but any shot at the head you like. Do not move around. Just keep it on the spot so that you're putting all your emphasis on this upper body movement. Because once you get used to this, and once you get used to this natural flow of back and forward, then you can start building it back into your footwork. So now when myself and Craig start moving, I can both slip with the feet and get a bit of sway here, 1, 2, 3 as well. So now I'm both moving a little bit out the way, cutting down on some of the risk, but as I move, I'm also using that sway, that natural action, back and forwards to defend and counter-attack. Word of caution just before we finish, as we're leaning back from here, we have to be careful if the person's coming forwards with a combination. So as they hit me on this second one, if I get caught, I must move out of that position so that I don't get stuck with my hips back, sitting down with nowhere left to go. And particularly we need to be careful about being squared up. So if Craig comes around this side now as I'm leaning back, just a little bit more, comes this way and I'm square across my stance, now I'm in big danger. So I shouldn't be doing this with a square stance. So if he's cut this angle on me, then I've got to reset these feet and go again. But providing that he's not taking difficult angles on me and I can keep this natural from here, I can slip, sway and come back. And when we come back in, the weight should be nicely in our favour to counter-attack hard from there. The drill itself, stay on the spot, practice building up a natural rhythm and counter with that.